All right, guys, here's my 2018 What's in My Pack gear loadout video. Try to put some links in the bottom for some of the stuff. I'm not really worried about going through the weights right now. I'm almost ultralight, but I'm not there. I don't go for that, though. You'll see some of the stuff I have is just maybe not necessary, but it's how I'm comfortable carrying it. So, with that being said, let's get in and look a little closer. All right, I'm going to start in the back here. What we have back here is just some Tyvek. It's my footprint for under my tent. You can get that at Home Depot, Lowe's. I ordered it through Z-Packs, just so I can get my order done. I also have the Z-Packs Duplex. This is a great tent. I mean, this is incredibly light. I mean, it's just amazing. It shrinks down to a small size. Awesome tent. I mean, I can't say enough good things about it. And again, we're getting ready to hit that. You'll see that video as well. We're getting ready to hit the 3-day, 2-night on the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon if all goes well. So, all right, over here I have my tent stakes. It's a titanium, 6 titanium, and then they're the MSR for the two. There's two MSRs in there for the vestibules. So between the two of them, I mean, you're talking super light. So that will be my shelter. Let's see. We'll slide over to here. Back there in the far backpack is just a bag. A lot of people use the compactor bags. I've tested this out. I've filled this thing with water and let it sit around and it doesn't leak, and it's smaller. So I just throw my stuff in there in the bottom of my pack, and you know, it serves me well. Right here, I have a ultralight Aegis Max sleeping bag. There's a video I have of that. Really nice bag. I've been out in that a couple of times this year so far, and nice bag. The Klymit, it's the X frame. It's super light. It's not as comfortable as Thermarest, and that's what Bobby uses. She'll use the Thermarest, but that is lightweight, and I'm trying to keep the weight down so I can carry more of the essentials. You know what I mean? You got a Sea to Summit, AeroPilla. That little thing is amazing. It blows up nice. I'll do a video on that one day. That thing blows up nice and very comfortable, and good night's sleep is pretty much up on top of my list. It's my Frog Togs rain jacket. Cheap from Walmart, but it takes care of business, and I'm not planning on using it much. I just have a little sit pad to keep my butt off the ground. Just the postal thing. Also can double as a bag, just remove the tape. So it's just a sit pad to keep my butt from sitting on the ground sometimes. Electronics. I have this Anker. This is what we're going to use to recharge our phones. It's a 20,000 milliamp and should recharge phones 7 times, 8 times. So more than we need for the weekend. Back up top here, that's just my down jacket, REI down jacket. That's so small and so light. I just leave it in the bottom. You never know when it's going to get cold. In the mountains, even in the summertime, it could drop down like this weekend. It's going to drop pretty low at the nights. Not where I'm going to need that, but it's going to change. I mean, during the days, you're in the 80s, and the evenings, you're 60s, and could go lower. That right there is just a clothing bag. That changes depending on the trip. Right now, I have in there I'll have a shirt that I'm wearing and a clean shirt to change out of. And then an orange shirt is a sleep shirt. It's a cotton shirt. I know it's heavy, but it's a cotton shirt. I prefer sleeping cotton. A couple pair of underwear. Got to change your underwear. And a couple pair of socks. I don't mind carrying the extra weight for the underwear and the socks because I just need to feel human. This right here is just a little medicines. It's got Band-Aids, antacids, anti-diarrhea, spare water pills, so I can purify water just in the event that something would go wrong. So plus some Benadryl, Tylenol, stuff like that. Right up front here is, now I'm carrying for 2 people for 3 days, but I have my scooper, my Wizzy wipes. You wet them, and they puff up and turn into a nice wet rag. Roll of toilet paper and some Gold Bond. You never know when you're going to get chapped. Right here, just a headlamp. I know it's a heavier one, but I don't care. That's been proven to work. I'll carry the extra weight for just the reliability and the durability of that thing. Bug screen and off. I know this is a big can, but I'm just showing the can out there that we do carry off. As you know, you'll probably need that most times. Right there, this is my Z-Packs bear bag. There's a bear bag rag in there, and food for 2 people for 3 days. So that's weighing about 6-7 pounds right there. So that's a big hunk of weight. So, oh well. 2 water bottles. A lot of people use a smart water bottle. It really doesn't matter to me as long as it's liters. I have one with a solid cap and one with the squeeze bottle. We do carry a cup. I carry a cup. This cup is actually lighter than the collapsible bowl and cup. So I do carry that, and it's plastic. I can throw it in the back of my pack. I don't have to worry about it getting broken, and I don't have to worry about it getting wet. Here is my Snow Peaks spoon, lightweight. I don't need to say anything about that. All right, here's my BeFree water filter and a spare cap for the water bottle or for the top of the water filter. You all saw a video on that one. So not really a whole lot I'm going to say about that one. Okay, this is my pack. All right, let me switch over. On second thought, I decided I was going to show you how I load up this pack instead of just coming back to it. And I don't think I mentioned these in the video. Cheap, light, super light, just in case water crossing or little camp shoes. And again, they can stay on the outside of my pack. I'll show you that as well. Okay, here's what I do with that trash bag. Inside this trash bag, I will put in here my down jacket. I will put in my sleep pad, my pillow, the sleeping bag, and my clean, dry clothes. They're the things that I want to protect from getting wet just that much more. The bag does a great job, but this is just insurance. So I pretty much tighten that up because it will be the last thing I will need in a day. So everything else could be coming out before then. So I just take and I shove that all the way down in the bottom of this bag. And I pack it in there good and tight. And there's enough weight down there that it kind of is a good spot on for the way I do it. Now the second thing I'll put in there is going to be the tent. This is so light, I mean, but it's bulky. So it takes up a little room and it's comfortable right in my midpoint of my back also. So that's pretty good. The next thing I'll put in there would be the ground cloth. Because I'm going to want to get to the ground cloth before I want to get to the tent so I can spread it out. And then what I'll do there is I'll take like my first aid kit. Sorry about that. I'll take my first aid kit and I'm going to put that in the top just for emergencies. Shit tickets, as they say, or toilet paper, scoop, powder, stuff you're going to need. Readily available. There you go right there. Then in this section right here, the only other thing I'll put in here is my food. This thing is heavy too. But the good thing about the food bag is as you travel along, it gets lighter. So you smash it down in there. Now the good thing about the Z-Packs is it's got that fold over seal on it. So you don't have to worry about any water at all getting in there. And I fold it over pretty tight, cross the bag over, and clip it into place. All right, then we move to the back of the pack. This is this wire mesh. It's just so much added space. And what I'll take in there is first I'll put my little sit pad in there, and I'll just put it in there. Then you take your rain jacket. This is all stuff that you're going to need as you're walking through the day. And I'll just shove that in there. These shoes for water crossing, just stand this up like this. Sorry if you're not getting all this, but I'll stand one of these on each side of this. just like that, just so you can get to it, but get it down in there a little bit. My mosquito net, I'm going to need that, so that's going to stay closer to the top as well. And my cup, I usually just take the cup, turn it upside down, and stick it in there. And then I'll strap this top down pretty good, and then this is good to go. None of that stuff can get out of there, and it's all pretty secure. All right, so now the other things that I have is going to be my smaller can of this. Stuff is back in here somewhere anywhere. It really doesn't matter as long as you get in there. I didn't put my headlight in, but I usually put my headlamp somewhere where it's going to stay dry, but I'll be able to get to it pretty quick. So a lot of times I'll stick it in that bag, unless it's closer to nighttime. I'll stick it into the trash bag, unless it's closer to nighttime, and then I'll make sure my last stop I move it up. Water bottles. This has the top pocket on this one, and it holds the water bottle right here. Perfect. And I can grab it right in front of me as I roll. A lot of people will use this for their phone or a camera, but I keep my water bottle right there. And then another water bottle, just for balance, to stick right on the other side pocket, right in there. And then it sort of balances things out. All right, now as far as my one zipper pouch, like I told you, I put my tent stakes, my water filter, and my fork all in this one pouch right here in the front. And again, that's just so I can keep an eye on all three of those items, because all three of them are needed. So there you go. This is where I keep some snacks. And there's a lot of snacks in there because I'm going to be snacking for the 3 days. And that right there. And this comes right across my belly. So all this stuff is right in the front there. Alrighty. Well, there's my loadout. I'm going to get this video loaded up. And the next video you will see, hopefully after this one, will be the West Rim Trail video. We're leaving tomorrow. We'll be on trail the next morning, and we'll be on for 3 days and 2 nights on the West Rim Trail. So I am just so excited about this. The trail itself is 30 miles. If you don't know what it is, check out the West Rim Trail or the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon. But it's like 30.5 miles. And then there's the walk back to the truck to Pine Creek Outfitters. What we do is we go to Pine Creek Outfitters, in case you all want to do this. And I'll explain more in the video. They drop us off 30 whatever miles away, and we walk back to the truck. So you come through the trail and then a road walk to get to the truck. So, yeah, that's coming. So we'll see you then.